Caribbean Carnival. Caribbean Carnival is not like carnival with clowns, rides, and rides. Caribbean Carnival is a celebration of Afro-Caribbean culture and history. Many countries have very important celebrations like Independence Day in America. In France, they have Bastille Day. Countries in the Caribbean celebrate their freedom from slavery in celebrations like the Caribbean Carnival. As you may or may not know, my father is Jamaican. My sisters and I were raised focused on our African American heritage, and it wasn't until I was in 10th grade that we started delving deep into my father's heritage in Jamaica. And recently, me and my sisters went to Caribbean Carnival in Miami in 2003. Now I will talk about the history and where Carnival is celebrated today. Carnival started off as a rebellion against slave owners, and it celebrates African histories of the countries where the slaves originated from. The slave rebellion started in Trinidad and Tobago. According to the Caribbean Digital Archive, they burned the fields that the colonizers were going to sell. The colonizers tried to ban them from celebrating their origins and where they came from, by taking away their sticks that they had, so they wouldn't be able to make music. So instead of using sticks, they used their bodies to beat on and make beats. The colonizers didn't understand when they were dancing, and they thought they were just being crazy. So they let them dance, not knowing that they were still celebrating their heritage. Um, the burning of the sugarcane fields that started the rebellion was called Cain's Brûlée. Other Caribbean countries like Haiti and Barbados and St. Martin celebrate Carnival as well. Jamaica is the only country that has a different type of carnival. They celebrate Carnival with reggae and junkanoo. It is based on African and British origins instead of the pre-Lent and European Catholic origins like the other Caribbean islands. The celebrations can last for days and even weeks in some Caribbean countries. Jovert or Jove starts the carnival and can start from 4 a.m. in the morning and can last 4 to 8 days. Juve is like a parade party with semi trucks, and each truck represents a band. A band is like has different masquerade dancers. They throw uh, powder, colored powder to cover all your clothes to celebrate liberation. Masquerade is when people dress up and wear masks similar to African gods, deities. The dancers went back to their freedom roots. Some masks and costumes are of the colonizers, like making a mockery of them and symbolizing that they were passing down history and traditions to their other peers. When Caribbean people started immigrating to different countries, they took their traditions with them. Even though it started in the Caribbean, it is celebrated all over the world. Caribbean Carnival is celebrated in North America and Canada as well. The largest Caribbean Carnival is located in New York. Over 1 million people go to what is called the West Indian Day Parade in New York and Brooklyn. It started in the 1920s and moved to this in like a building, but the building got too small. So they went to outside in the 40s. In Canada, the carnival is celebrated in Toronto and is the largest one in North America. In Europe and Asia, Notting Hill has a carnival and street festivals, and there are also some in France and Italy. The University of Leeds in Europe and is working with mass costume designers to make costumes more sustainable, eco-friendly, and able to be reused. Soka has become popular in Japan, and there was a TikTok trend not too long ago where it was like any island can be a Caribbean island. So now there is a Caribbean festival in Japan held in Tokyo, is not cultural appropriation. It is more of a celebration of the culture of the Caribbean people. Carnival started off as a rebellion and now celebrated in countries worldwide. As you can see, Caribbean Carnival is more than just a dress up party. It has history that brings people together all over the world.